Hello, this is Stampy Longnose and welcome to a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary. That's quite a lot to say for the intro to a gameplay. I'm playing a game of free-for-all on the map Hard Hat, and this is the best game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 which I've had so far, which don't get your hopes up. I haven't played the game that much and I'm not that amazing, but this was a pretty exciting game, and from about halfway through I was like, yes, finally I've got a good gameplay. I can show everyone that I'm not awful at Call of Duty, and I was once good. So despite the fact I think this is the second time I've ever played this map and I'm using the UMP and I don't normally use submachine guns, and some of the players are actually pretty decent in this game and actually kind of owned me in the next few games, I finally got a game which I thought was upload worthy. And what I want to talk about in this gameplay is kind of my second impressions. I tried to do a first impressions video, and it didn't really work because I started talking about my impressions of the game. I got completely sidetracked and kind of went through a quick, brief history of the Call of Duty franchises and what I thought about each game, and I didn't really talk about the gameplay that much, and I'm determined not to do that. I'm determined not to get sidetracked. Sorry if I'm speaking too quickly in this commentary, but I'm quite busy and I've got quite a lot of stuff to do, and I somehow think that speaking quickly in a commentary will mean that I'll get it done quicker, but I have no notes about what I want to speak in this video. I have no idea what topics I want to talk about, but I'm going to tell you what I think of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, despite the fact that you're probably bored of this game. You're probably waiting for the next Call of Duty already, because I've been so slow on the upstart for getting gameplay commentaries out for Call of Duty, and I do apologise for that. So I don't know, I've kind of mentioned in an old video, I'm pretty negative about this game generally. Basically just I find it boring. I mean, this gameplay is probably not good backdrop to me saying that I find this game boring, because I didn't find this game boring. I found this game pretty exciting. I'm kind of rushing around all over the place, running out of ammo and having to pick up other people's guns, and I'm getting a lot of kill streaks, and I actually end up getting, I don't know, I didn't forget to call them my kill streaks. I didn't know what my kill streaks were, and I thought they were stuff like predator missiles and stuff that I would have to control, so I was kind of saving them, and I kind of like end up like wiping over them. I don't know if you've ever done that. So I here get my 9-point streak. I've now got like 2 really good helicopters. I think I've got the attack helicopter and the Overwatch one, the one that actually follows around with you, which I don't think I'd actually used it up until now, and I should have called them in, but look, I'm just constantly getting charged, and because I think I'm going to take a while to call them in, I should have called them all in there, but then I get someone else charging me again, then I get a grenade and I have to run away, and I just kind of don't get a chance to call them in, and like, I don't know, I'm just constantly picking up other people's guns, and because of that I wipe over them and I miss out getting them, but it was such an exciting, fun game, and this is what I really hope this game would be like all the time. When they said they're going to try and speed up the pace of the game, and that they're going to want it more rushing around, and they don't want people sitting in windows and stuff, I was really excited about it. I was really actually looking forward to this game, despite the fact after watching all the trailers and any gameplay of it, my immediate thought was like everyone else, oh, it looks like Modern Warfare 2. Actually, it looks exactly like Modern Warfare 2. Despite that, I was still excited to have a new Call of Duty at last, even if I was carrying it as just a map pack. But despite the fact the game is faster paced and there's a lot more rushing around, I'm still just not finding it exciting. And I think one of the big things I reckon why I'm not liking it is I'm not doing well. And I don't know why. I consider myself a semi-competent player when it comes to Call of Duty and probably most FPS games in general, and that's not me being cocky. Well, it's me being slightly cocky. It's just me being realistic. If I look at the amount of games that I win compared to the games that I lose, and how well I do on my team, on most games, probably Halo, COD and Battlefield I'm mainly talking about here, I don't know, maybe Team Fortress 2 as well, I'm generally high up at the scores, or if not at the top, and this is not because I'm amazing. I don't have amazing reactions or anything. I just play a lot of video games, not so much now, but I've played video games a lot, I learn a lot about them, and I think I have a general level of intelligence to be able to do well. But in this game, I've been doing absolutely awful, and I'm probably averaging just above a positive KD. Like, sometimes I go ridiculously negative. I'm just kind of, I don't know if I just can't be arsed, or has everyone else just got better since I haven't been playing Call of Duty? Is it because I hadn't played any Call of Duty games leading up to this? Is it because everyone's learnt the maps better than me? But even if I'm playing against people a similar rank to me, that they've obviously played for the same amount of time, I don't know, I still keep losing. I don't know, maybe because my connection's particularly bad at this moment, but I'm generally in a 4-bar, even though I do kind of feel like I shouldn't. I don't know if, do you feel that you're not doing as well in this game as you feel like you should be, and maybe it is because of this fast-paced rushing around, because this is how I used to play Black Ops anyway. Modern Warfare 2, I was a camper, a self-confessed camper. I was kind of obsessed about my KD ratio, and I'd play a lot of free-for-all games where I'd kind of set up my claymores, and I'd kind of patrol an area. I wouldn't ever just sit in a corner and wait for people to walk through a door. I'm not that bad, but I'd have an area of the map which I'd kind of know where all the spawns are around it, and I'd kind of very much play off the spawns. That's the way I used to play it. Black Ops, I just didn't care because I didn't get to play it so much. I just was happy running around gunning people. I became very offensive, using a lot of submachine guns, charging in to the other team's spawn a lot. And that's how I've kind of gone into going this game. But the problem is, everyone else is doing the same. Everyone else seems to be rushing around and playing in the same style which I used to, and it's kind of countering the way I play. I think a big problem at the moment is the fact that I don't have dead silence. I rely heavily on using my headset, and I don't mind admitting that. I think sound whoring is kind of crucial. Once you've got used to using a headset and hearing people coming at you, when that's suddenly taken away, it's almost like as a disadvantage from when you're used to it. And especially if you're playing and you expect you're going to hear someone's footsteps coming at you, but you don't, I find that more difficult to where if you weren't expecting their footsteps to come at you. So overall, I don't hate this game. I just feel like it's not very imaginative. It's another Call of Duty. I'm going to persist at it, mainly to bring you gameplay. As you saw there, that was my first death of the game, and I was so pissed off. After that really exciting start, you see the point where I kind of suddenly slowed down my gameplay a bit. And it's not because I was deciding to slow down necessarily. I was just kind of not being charged as much as I was at the beginning. And so yeah, I was so determined to get a perfect game after that beginning start. But then 2 kills away from winning the game, I do get taken out. But I do think I do find the last person and take him out at the end of this game. So as I said, this is probably the best game I've played so far. I do have another game of free-for-all I'm going to upload where I do almost as good, but I do get a couple more deaths in that game. And apart from that, what do you want to see? I'm thinking of playing a bit more dominations, what I normally play. But we're about drawing towards the end of this game, as I do find the last person, I shoot and I miss, and I jump and I shoot again and I miss, and I finally managed to take him out and spinning excitement. So cheers for watching this gameplay. Sorry if I was a bit all over the place, but I've got a lot of stuff to do and I'm going to run away and do it all now. Cheers for watching, everybody, and I will see you later.